Hey guys, Marsling in here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so we got this update in the news the other day. We are finally getting an update to a very, very old event. I think I'm going to probably put it in the title of the video. But this event, the Collection of Epic Battles, originally came out during the worldwide celebration of 2021. So 2022, we got to the worldwide celebration, all that time with no update to the event. So a lot of people speculated, oh, I guess this is just an event that's only going to get updated during the worldwide celebration. But then, of course, the 2022 worldwide celebration came and went with its theme of both the cooler movies, and we still did not get an update to this event. So it wasn't until New Year for JP, when they got the Easy A's for Gohan and Cell, that this update was added into the game to add Gohan and Cell related stages. Because remember, the event originally from the 2021 worldwide download celebration was Planet Namek Saga themed, where you would fight against Goku and then Frieza in the other stage. So this update appeared in the news almost a week ago, but at the time of this video going up, the event should be coming out on global. I think it's in like 11 hours. So if you're watching this video as soon as it goes up, it is 11 hours from now. It's 6:30 AM in the UK, 10:30 PM PST. Obviously you can check your in-game for the actual time. So Stage 3 and 4 will be added to the high difficulty event Collection of Epic Battles. Complete all the missions related to the new stages to obtain the new support memories. So basically, like with most of the support memories that you have to farm or collect from various missions, you have to collect 100 of the actual like cells, not cell literally, but like the film cells, in order to actually unlock the support memory. And then you use the film reels to obviously activate it. So Collection of Epic Battles has been temporarily unavailable while it gets updated, but that is the standard practice for when they update these events. So if we jump over and look at Collection of Epic Battles, there you go. This event, I mean, it came out, and obviously Goku on the thumbnail, even though it's the Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku, there's Super Saiyan Goku. I mean, Vegeta's there, kind of part of the whole Frieza and Namek saga. And then the art has always had Frieza right there, but then Cell and Kid Buu. So when this event first came out, people were kind of expecting it was something that was going to get updated fairly regularly. But yeah, that was not the case. So Stage 1 was the one where you fight against Goku. Stage 2 was the one where you fight against Frieza. And now we are going to be finally getting Stages 3 and 4. So Stage 3 is where you will end up fighting against Gohan. The first fight, you fight against AGL base form Trunks, who can't be stunned, can't be sealed. Then the second fight, just like the previous stages, you have an option for who you want to fight on the second fight. So you either fight Piccolo and then Tien. So bear in mind, they're not together. This is the first phase and second phase. We can tell by looking at the fight up here where Gohan and Krillin are just side by side rather than having the first or second, right? Whereas Piccolo transformed into the Piccolo Nail Absorbed. So this will be Piccolo followed by Tien, or Super Vegeta followed by Super Trunks. Pretty similar in terms of the abilities, right? The only difference, even the typing, because one's tech and one's physical, and then one's tech and one's STR, probably not really a huge difference. If you're bringing units that get bonuses against Saiyans or Hybrid Saiyans, though, obviously this is going to be the one you want to go for. And then we've got, for the third fight, it is Hercule followed by Super Saiyan Goku. And then the last fight is Gohan, starting from Super Saiyan 1, then the LR version of Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2, and then the INT Super Saiyan 2. So 4 phases. This obviously going to be the hardest of the lot. Should be pretty interesting. The thing is, with the way it changes typings as well, so it's not like you can bring a really physical heavy team to take on Gohan, because the first phase is STR, Goku in the third fight is STR, so you got to be very careful with your team building. And then Stage 4 is going to be for Cell. Obviously this is the whole like Android Cell saga, so you can see the Super Class one started off with base Trunks, the Extreme one starts off with Frieza and King Cold. Then the second fight is either 17 and 18 together and then into 16, or just 19 and Gero. So because it's the one enemy, one phase, these guys will obviously have a lot more health they are able to seal you, as well as not being able to be sealed, and they heal from Ki Blast supers. So if you're bringing a team that has a lot of Ki Blast super attacks, you're going to have to take on this fight, which then means you have to do a lot more fighting, essentially. Although I assume these guys probably have a big HP bar because it's only one phase. But if you build the team carefully, I feel like this one, if you build a team with like no Ki Blast supers, this one could potentially be easier than doing the other one. But there you go. So then we move on to Cell in the third fight. First form Cell and then second form. And then the final fight is basically all perfect cells, or Cell brackets perfect form. Although technically the second phase is Cell and the Cell Juniors, right? And then the third phase is the buff Cell. And then the fourth phase is the actual like transformed int LR Cell. So now one thing I wanted to point out in the info here, for those of you who don't remember from when the stage first came out, you want to use extreme characters against the super class enemies and vice versa, right? Because the enemies actually take greatly reduced damage from the same class. So if you bring an extreme team into stage 4 to take on Cell, Cell is going to take a lot less damage. I think all the characters do, but Cell specifically, considering it's the hardest and final fight, is going to take a lot less damage. So when we look at the missions, we want to go down to stage 3. So just by beating stage 3, you get 5 stones, 3 dozing Kais, and 20 of the film cells that you need. And then the missions are basically for using different teams. So Android/Cell Saga team, Target Goku team, and the Androids team. Now, funnily enough, for these 3 categories, I had a look at my box, and it is actually possible to make a team that will complete all of these missions in one go, right? Because most of the androids are on Target Goku, and most of the ones that we can use that are also on Target Goku are in Android/Cell Saga. Obviously, there's units like Android 13, who would be on Target Goku and androids, but not on Android/Cell Saga. But this category obviously has like the 17s, 18s, 16s, and all the different versions of Cell. So it has like 19 in Jiro, it has LR Cell, second form Cell, it has the free-to-play LR androids. So this one, nice and easy to do in one go. Or you can space it out, use some different variations. Obviously, we always talk about how it's very easy to blow through all the content super quickly. So you could spread this out into separate missions. And then, of course, the final mission is just to do all of them. So this is like one of those typical, like, you know, Xbox achievements or PlayStation trophies, like on the Dark Souls or Elden Ring games, where the last one is literally just get all the achievements, right? And then stage 4 for the fighting against Cell. Same again with the just clear the stage, and then it's Android/Cell Saga, Mastered Evolution, and Entrusted Will. Now, I checked my box for characters that are on all 3 of these, and it is literally Super Trunks and then some Gohans. So you basically can't make a full team in order to do all of these. So you will have to do at least 2 runs in order to beat all the missions for stage 4. But like I said, at least you have a bit more time to do all of the content. You also get a Kai from doing the final mission. So once you've beaten all the missions, you will get from each stage 20 stones, the support memory, and then 1 Kai. So in total, 40 stones. In fact, also, you know how the game always works. If you beat the stage for the first time, you just get 1 stone anyway. It doesn't count. It's not as a mission. You just get it for beating the stage for the first time. So in total, we will be getting 42 stones, 2 Elder Kais, and then 2 support memories. And the support memories themselves, they basically are just equal like counterparts to each other. The Cell one with the declaration of the Cell games, where Cell appears at the news studio, gives Android/Cell Saga category extreme allies attack and defense 15% in battle. So yeah, these are the permanent buff ones that go off straight away at the start and are active throughout the entire fight. These ones are obviously like by far the best ones. I guess sometimes the healing ones can be really useful in certain content, but these ones probably are straight up the best one. And then obviously the opposite one, Gift from Piccolo. So this is Gohan getting the Piccolo drip thanks to the close beam. And this is, of course, the opposite. So Android/Cell Saga Super Class Allies is attack and defense 15%. So this one is a bit limited because the Android/Cell Saga category, especially for the super types, isn't exactly the craziest team. It has a lot of really good units on it, obviously. I feel like the Extreme version is better just because it has a lot of really good like Android units like Cell and a bunch of the 17 and 18 cards. So this team would actually be pretty good for some of the tougher content, and therefore this support memory will be very good. But I can't say I really ever run a super class Android / Cell Saga team, even though I will use units like the AGL LR Gohan. I'm not really using a lot of other units from that saga, so obviously the support memory is good, but potentially a bit more limited usage. So you get a lot of good stuff out of it. Obviously the event, comparing it back to like stage 1 and 2 of the original ones, obviously it's not like red zone level, but it's still a nice, like, decent challenge. You got a couple of missions to do. Obviously, like I say, you can do stage 3 all in one go. Stage 4, you will need at least 2 different team builds, but it's definitely something different, something interesting to do. We always want to get more red zone stages, or at least I do, but this is a nice change of pace. So let me know what you guys think down below. What kind of teams are you going to be taking into these 2 events? Unfortunately, I am working, so I won't be able to actually record runs and get videos up until later in the evening. So you guys will have to let me know what teams you are planning to use. What teams would you put together to use the support memories once you've unlocked them? Let me know all your thoughts down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.